Welcome to episode 215.
Is that accurate?
I'm pretty sure. Because last week was 214. It was Valentine's Day, right?
Yeah, and I think,
215.
we might have skipped one, though.
Oh, yeah, but we just kept going past it, though.
Just own it. Whatever. It's too late. Just own it. There's no going back now.
Right, no going back at all.
Dun, 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 dun.
Are you going to make the phone call from your phone? I just disconnected mine from the thing.
I can do that.
Okay, not ready yet. You too can become part of our podcast family and invest in our show. Don't even need the paper anymore.
Keep going.
I got to start over again.
Yeah.
You too can invest in our podcast family and invest in our show. I forget how it goes from there.
Oh, you don't have the paper.
Now you
all around the world.
Yeah, we're heard on 13 different podcast providers. Thousands of listeners every week. All around the world. We're very professional here on this podcast.
I can see where this podcast is
Definitely advertise with us.
Yeah.
If you would like to, so I don't have to remember, because I can't remember, email me, Mike, at mikeandmikeproductions.com.
Yeah. Advertise with us, as long as you're not a cigar brand.
Please remember.
We won't let you advertise with us.
Please remember to rate, comment,
like,
and subscribe.
Rate and like.
Isn't we should put rate and like?
I don't know. We should put our little names on the bottom of the video too, like for Instagram, like at Cigar Hustler and at.
Oh, you want that at the end or at the beginning?
At the beginning.
Okay.
When you get it going,
we can do that.
Boom.
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 Boom. All right. What's been? We'll be at the Great Smoke on Saturday.
Yep.
With Mr. Matt Booth.
Yep.
And Mr. Matt Booth will be here at the shop on Friday. For the soft opening of the
Matt Booth.
Lounge.
The Matt Booth.
What are we still calling it? The Alpha Room?
I don't know what we're calling it. Who knows?
Because I want to make it a check-in spot on Instagram and Facebook, but I don't know what we're calling it.
I don't know. Hey, you're on the podcast right now. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, you're on the podcast.
What's going on with the podcast?
No,
Topic of the day.
We just started. We're just talking about what we got going on. We got an event coming up with Mr. The Booth, and we're going to open up the private lounge. And
yes.
Michael knows by heart, but doesn't know by heart the opening ad for us. That's all we've been through so far.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah. So
are we live right now?
We're not live, but we're recording.
We record. We're recorded live.
Oh, okay.
This is Michael Rosales from Roma.
Yes, I recognize his voice.
Yes.
But you tell the people.
Well, hello, everybody.
Hello.
I'll put a lovely picture up right here.
Hello,
with his
people.
name, Mr. Mike Rosales.
All right,
well, number one, I didn't mean to interrupt the podcast, but now that we're here, we might as well go ahead and catch up. How you been? What's going on? What's new?
I mean, we just saw him.
Doing great.
He's already been in 2 different countries since we saw him.
Right, just trying to shed the calories from the Austin visit. That's all I'm trying to do. You know?
Oh, yeah.
By the weight, not the plate.
Yep. Are you currently in Esteli?
He's in Nicaragua. He's at the factory.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Michael.
I am in the factory.
I participated in your Facebook Live, but Michael did not. I'm very sorry.
I actually knew that, but thank you. I spoke to him a couple days ago.
I tried to invite you in on. Okay, Freddie. They're dropping off boxes for packaging today. So so I sent you an invite to hop on, and then it said your camera was something or another. So, but yeah, no. So I think really, Mike and I have talked about becoming a little bit more active and trying to be a little bit more involved, kind of neglected. I mean, it's funny because as as life kind of takes shape, you kind of, you just kind of get focused on the things that you have to do, right? And then,
yes, right.
But it's a really essential part of what you have to do, and so you just have to. I'm really bad at it. It's one of those things. I mean, I don't mind doing it. I just don't make it a number one priority.
Right.
So
we're gonna put you through like this social media kind of boot. You know what I mean?
What was that?
It's gonna be aggressive.
Well, up and down. Okay.
Chet and I were talking the other day. We had an idea on the Weasel page. There are like chat rooms you can make where with people. So you could do one at the office and just leave it on all the time. So when people can just pop in, when they're pop on the Weasel chat, they can just pop in, and if John D. Oliver's not doing anything, he can stop in and say hi.
It's staring at a camera.
Right, it's just a camera that shows some part of the room or something, or maybe just shows the bar, the lovely coffee and liquor bar.
We could pay a guy to just. We could do Tyler. Tyler could just stand there.
Yeah, Tyler could just stand there.
Ooh, Tyler would love to be all over that. Here's the thing.
But he's not an employee.
To be engaged in Facebook, you actually have to like Facebook. I'm not a fan of the look of face. So it's it's just one of those things. I don't know what it is. It's just something that really, for me, it's just there, right? It's a tool. You use it as a tool, and you just kind of, I go in there. I like everybody's pictures. I get out. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to get stuck in.
Right.
It's all the BS.
Yeah, I like Instagram better because you just throw up the picture and you're done.
I got to tell you, though, I really like, and I was going to say this on the podcast this week, I have seen a lot, more than normal Postania pictures, right? War Bears, Coraline, SBC, all of it's kind of coming to fruition. Even it's like the bang rings are sliding in every once in a while. I'm like, holy shit, man, this is really, really awesome. So whenever somebody throws in a story on Instagram or whatever, I always try and add it to.
Yeah, I do too if they tag me on it.
Like, if you bring it to my attention, I definitely add it. But, when you start to see that engagement, like, it's fucking. I always want to, at least show some level of appreciation, and I know you do too, Michael. So, obviously, you're a little further along than I am in the realm of the Roma craft, right? But the fact of the matter is that you still appreciate the consumer. We just got to figure out what the best way for you to connect with them will be, right?
Yeah, Instagram is so much easier because you just now that I figured out how to add it and share it to the story. Because I'm inundated now. Here's the thing about what I would say about the Instagram kind of chat section is you get all these tags, like some of it's story, some of it's actual messages, some of it's actual posts, right? So it's like you have to sift through it all, and there's so many that come in that you actually there's no way to sort it. You know what I mean? Like there's no way to say, hey, this is a conversation I was having, and this is an actual tag post, or this is an actual story post, and that's one of the things that. But for the most part, Instagram makes it so much easier as far as sharing and just kind of being communicative. You can. It's just simpler. And at the end of the day, I mean, I think Instagram has really been good for the cigar industry as a whole because you can really focus in on you can follow tags that are just cigar posts. You can follow your own brand's posts, or just in general, you can kind of follow along where. Facebook for some reason, like it just seems like there's got this redundancy. Like for example, I'm in all these groups. I have no idea how I got in the groups, and I it's the same picture 10 times. Like why do I got to see the same picture 10 times? I don't want to see that. Then I get bored and I move on.
Times. You need to see
because everybody's in all the groups. I'm just kidding. Yeah, they take the one photo and then they blanket it across everything.
I used to do that. I've been there.
Yeah, that's not good. I don't like it.
I only do the two. I do Florida Cigar Club and Roma Craft.
I do less than I do less. Yes. And now you've taken over my Facebook or Instagram. You hijacked me this week.
Well, at least you do it. I don't even do that. So, you're winning. I'm not.
All right, but we're gonna do this. We're gonna do a thing. We need to do this. We were talking about doing it this week or last week, and I messed that up. And that's definitely on me. I take full responsibility for not partaking in the Weasel Live.
Shame.
That's cool. It doesn't,
shame.
Hey,
shame. We'll make him walk around the shop naked later.
What is he? Where is he? Is there like a band outside?
Does it sound like a calliope playing?
Yeah,
no.
It's the music in the factory.
The packaging girls are over there just rocking out while they, they got the little merengue.
The fucking Congo line going. Shit's getting crazy.
They do it on the beat. Put the cigars in the boxes.
Electric slides coming.
It's all the way hype up in here.
Yeah. There's no joke.
I'll go into the escaparate.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
No, we were enjoying the music.
Yeah.
Our new theme song.
But but thank you.
Well, I really missed my chance to say you really fucked that up because you were talking about how you were going to do something and then you failed, and I missed my chance to give the man, you really fucked that up.
Don't worry, we can take care of that for you.
Fuck that up.
There you go.
And
he's going like, fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Well, gents, have a good day. We'll catch up. Good luck on your Matt Booth event and
Thank you.
Private Lounge opening. I think that's super exciting. And
we got to put you on the books in the upcoming months for something. Dust you off and bring you over here.
There we go.
That'd be nice.
Let's do it.
You just say the word.
Last time we did axes, maybe we do guns or something. Like gunfire or
gunfire.
Oh, do we got a few minutes?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. Whatever you want.
Go ahead. Let's do it.
Okay, so I have to ask, what happened at the gun range?
You talking about?
You guys were in Austin.
Yeah.
You guys were in Austin.
Yes.
You guys went with Skip Martin to the gun range, and you took out some. I think you took the 300 blackouts.
Yeah, he took out all the toys.
All the toys.
Yep, the suppressor exploded on the AR-15 or whatever the fuck it is.
Okay.
The Benelli worked pretty flawlessly. I think there was one small jam, but a lot of the other guns had some issues because apparently there has been some slapdickery as far as maintaining and staying up on the upkeep of the guns. You know.
Ooh.
So like when we
calling people out now.
Yeah. So like when we, of course. So. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely.
I think that was the name that was thrown around.
It's definitely Frenchy.
So,
it's definitely Frenchy. So but the fact of the matter is, when we opened the guns, there were no bullets in the mags. Like everything was just kind of put together, and we had Skip's like, no, we have to load them when we're done. Make sure it's nice for everybody for the next person. Here's how you clean. This is what you need to do.
You need to oil them, put it in here, boom, boom.
Lube them up.
Lube.
Get the gunpowder off, lube them up, stick them back. I'm like, okay, no problem. I mean, it literally
lubed it up and then you stuck it back.
Yeah, that sounds good. You gotta lube it up, stick it back.
Right.
It literally took me maybe 10 minutes to do all those things.
Okay.
I mean, but then again,
loading the mags took a little bit longer.
But the loading the mags.
We had to teach
Tyler.
Tyler, had to do it correctly. He kept going, my fingers hurt. I'm hurting my hands.
Yeah, he's got soft, gentle hands.
Right.
But the reality is that Frenchie doesn't make his bed in the morning, and I understand why he doesn't because he wouldn't clean up the guns either. It's like I know what we're getting ourselves into.
Right.
True story. Yeah.
So
okay, so when the suppressor had its issue, were you like, oh shit, like was it like a moment that you had to freeze and go, I just pooped my pants, or were you scared? No, come on now, give me some juice. I want to know, like.
First of all,
it doesn't happen all the time.
So first of all, we monopolized 4 bays, right? And everything was kind of upgraded. So
it was like a buffet.
So everybody was kind of right. So everybody was kind of occupied, right? So I don't know when it went down with the suppressor and when it exploded.
So set the stage, though. So you're in the private lounge of the Range at Austin.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, right, and there's nobody. So you go upstairs. It's private. It's secluded. You have it all to yourself, right?
No, there was a gun. There was a gun class.
Yeah, I got in there. I took my pants off, of course, because I like to be.
You lubed it up and stuck it in.
Yeah, I lubed it up and stuck it in.
Full when I'm roaming with all the old men of the cigar industry.
Fair enough. Okay, so you guys get in, and then you're shooting. But again, like the whole suppressor thing, like that doesn't happen often. Right? So, I mean, that's got to be something like, oh, I can't believe this shit just happened.
Nope.
Nobody
fucking knew. We had no idea.
Nobody knows exactly what happened.
Was there a flash? Okay.
No.
I don't think Skip knew right away that it happened.
Yeah. It's one of those things.
Because it jammed shortly after that, and then he was trying to get the bullet out, and as he was turning the gun, he was like, oh, shit, we blew the end of the suppressor out.
Mm-hmm. He's like, that's going to suck.
Okay. You really fucked that up.
Yeah, you really fucked that up, he said.
Yeah, John really fucked that up.
Yeah, John. Yeah, you blame John.
John's fault. Okay, that's fair.
John. Yeah, it was brand new out of a box, but it was John's fault.
Yeah, we're going to W2 the fucking the rebuild on that suppressor.
Right.
Well, luckily, you get an RMA, you send it back, to send you a new one. So boom, there's that. But, I mean, I'm glad it wasn't me. I'm glad everybody's fine. My initial kind of thought is like, if that happened to me, I don't know if I'd have been that cool, calm, and collected as you guys make it all sound. I probably,
Skip
I don't know. I don't know what I would.
You know what it is, dude? It's just that nobody knew that it happened. Like we were just kind of continuing forward. Everybody's kind of messing around their own lanes and shit like that. And when we walked over, he's like, "Man, this looks. What the fuck happened here?" It's like so nobody saw it go down.
So did it go from this like really cool to like just kaboom? Like,
no.
Was it an immediate? So none of that, right?
I don't think so. The other difference there is the fact that we still have earmuffs on. So
that's true.
Right.
So
wow.
Even with the gun suppressed and a gun of that velocity and the fucking size of the bullet, it's still gonna make noise. Right, it's not.
Yeah, it
ain't like the fucking movies.
Right.
It isn't like, oh my god, they all just walked in with suppressed fucking AR-15s and nobody knew that they wiped out an entire fucking office build. You know what I mean? Like it sounds like typewriters going off. Like no, that's not the case.
Right.
So yeah,
Well, there you go. All right. Well, I'm glad. I wanted to bring it up. I didn't know we'd bring it up on the actual podcast. That was really good material.
Yeah.
You guys can kind of. But I'm glad you guys made it down. Everyone was safe, and we get a new suppressor exchange, so that was easy. So luckily, the tax stamp hasn't came back, even though that's the really cool thing about the Range is you get to use the suppressors while you're waiting on the tax stamp, which is not very common.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
so that's a really cool feature of being a member at the range.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys. Well, I'll let you guys finish up the
All right,
podcast.
brother.
Till the next time, just let me know, and always good to hear from you.
Yeah, man. We'll talk later.
Yes, thank you very much for calling, Michael.
All right, brother.
Take care.
Later.
Bye-bye. Now, I think Skip blew the... I mean, I didn't even get to shoot the AR-15 because he was setting it up.
Yeah, it was like, he was having all these issues with it.
Right. I shot the Benelli, and then I shot whatever that target pistol was. I don't even know what it was that you guys were playing Battleship with.
The P210.
Okay.
6-hour P210.
Okay, so I shot that one, and I shot
That's
the
a fun
Benelli.
gun.
That was a nice little gun, yeah.
Yeah.
And I took the logo right out. Didn't hit a boat, but I took the logo out of the middle without any problem at all. Killed the logo.
You did kill the logo.
Yeah, but I never shot an AR-15. I was looking forward. That was really the one that I wanted to try, and then we...
Go with Greg.
Blew it. Where's Greg going shooting at?
He goes to he goes to
the
the guy's house.
Out to that place?
Yeah.
Well, last time that guy was here, he was complaining there was too much brass left on the ground.
Well, it's kind of fucked up if you don't clean up your shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now we've gone full circle.
Right. Well, Greg's so used to someone cleaning up after him.
Like, how do you not just pick up your shit?
Right.
You know?
Well, on the good side, if Greg goes to shoot anybody, we can catch him because he leaves the brass all over the ground.
Yeah,
Right.
it's true. Yeah. Very sloppy. So, before we call our dear friend Tyler, because Tyler is upset. He says he felt that
we misportrayed the thing.
How
Now,
it went
I
down,
still have not received the contract.
which is interesting.
I sent them a
Tyler's running Cigar Noise Boys, and we said, hey, fucking $400 bucks. Was that on this podcast? Or was it on the Patreon?
If he heard it, it had to be on this one.
Okay, he's not on the Patreon.
No, he's not on the Patreon.
Okay,
but he asked, "Hey, would you guys like to advertise?" Just sort of jokey.
Right.
And we're certainly
done.
How much?
Yeah, you know.
And then, I mean, I have sent the sample contract. I have sent the disclaimer.
Yeah.
And still,
and what's he
still
doing?
nothing.
What's he doing? Oh man, there's a couple things I didn't address last week. So Eric Espinosa's birthday was
last week.
Yeah. So I text him.
Right.
I go, happy birthday. And he doesn't respond.
Very busy man.
So I text him again. I go, I said happy birthday, like all caps.
Oh.
Because like now I'm upset.
Now you're
like,
upset.
Oh, you don't want to fucking respond? Okay, that's cool.
You heard your feelings.
No problem, Eric. Your move. Okay. Doesn't respond. So I talk. So I'm on the phone with Frick and Frack, Jack Taranio and Hector,
Right.
and I'm like, "Hey, this fucking guy's not responding to my text," and I'm really getting kind of upset about it. He goes, "Oh, just add Guy Fieri to it, and he'll respond." I said, "Okay, no problem." So I said, "Hey, Guy Fieri says happy birthday." 2 seconds. Who's this? Who is this?
Oh, he doesn't have your number
So
saved.
he didn't have it on his iPad, and that's where he was getting the text. He wasn't getting them on his phone.
Doesn't he share your contacts over?
I don't know. I guess he's got it fucked up.
Well, he probably doesn't know how to.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. So it was pretty fucking funny.
So if you did not have an iPhone, he would not have gotten it at all. That would have even been worse.
Right.
Yeah.
So if and I think I have his number on here twice in two different things.
Oh.
Because like the first time I met him was down in Smokin' probably 13 years ago.
Right.
And I saved it, and he was doing like a La Bamba event. So I was like, Eric 601 La Bamba is what he saved under in my phone.
Right.
Not Eric Espinosa Cigars, some shit like that, you know. So
You probably figured, I'll never see this man again.
yeah. So so the Super Bowl's done.
Yes, over.
And, for me, Sundays kind of suck now a little bit. You know,
you have
like
nothing going
football's
on at all?
over. Yeah.
Oh.
So like, we were gonna go out to Universal, but then when we got there, it's fucking holiday weekend.
Chet was going to go on Saturday, same thing. They got there and went, oh, no, we forgot.
Forget that. Holiday weekend. We're out. So you don't even like football.
No.
So what do you do on Sundays?
What do we do this Sunday? This Sunday, Adrian got her nails done in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
We went and ran some errands.
Mm-hmm.
What did we do? We DoorDashed an early or a late lunch, early dinner.
Oh.
And then we watched a couple of movies.
So you just kind of kept it easy. You just keep it easy.
We did that all weekend, actually, because Saturday she didn't feel well. We went and ran a bunch of errands, and then she didn't feel well, so she went to bed at like 4 o'clock or something that
Right.
day. So,
Okay.
sit around, watch TV, smoke cigars. And
Do you watch Ozark?
No, I did not watch Ozark. I watched season 1 and 2 and didn't really care for it that much.
So I started to watch Ozark again.
Okay.
I started it last night for the final season, and it's been a while.
So you got through all the Yellowstone.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That's kind of where I'm going with this.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't mean to jump in. I do not want to ruin
Yeah.
it for you
Thank
or
you.
all the listeners.
Thank you. Oh, damn. I got my list, too. We got to do our winner.
Your winner, not my winner.
Our winner.
There's more people standing with BDP,
No.
including Uncle Skip. I love you, Uncle Skip.
So
Anyway.
I'm struggling with Ozark now that it's been so long.
Oh, you got to start over.
I'm not fucking going back to watch it. They did like a little recap. I'm like, okay, I
only
understand
watched
something.
season 1, I think. Did season 1 end with the guy in the lake?
I have no fucking idea.
Okay.
So I could tell you this.
Yes.
I like Yellowstone a lot.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Watching Ozark.
Right.
And I'm sorry if you haven't seen the first episode of the thing back, but a guy murders somebody.
Okay.
And you know that this is going to be a complicated, intriguing part to the entire fucking season, right?
Okay.
This one guy dying and this whole thing and there's all this blah, 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 this whole cover-up or whatever. Right. Yellowstone. Dude's out of line, gone. No questions asked. No one's circling back. There's no review. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm like, okay, this show I really like. How can I even fucking consider this other show when if somebody dies, it's like, oh my God, what are we going to do? Because,
you mean in Ozark, once they're dead, they're still talking about it?
Oh, yeah, there's a whole ripple effect, FBI getting involved, all this other shit.
Right.
Yellowstone, they throw him off a fucking cliff. No one ever sees or hears from him again, and nobody asks questions.
Nobody cares.
It's over.
Right.
It's over, and they're gone.
It's over, Johnny. It's over.
And,
They just go,
Is he going like, man, fuck that guy?
Fuck that guy, he's gone.
fuck that guy. Oh, yeah, that guy, fuck that guy. I'm just going to go drop him off the cliff, you know?
Right.
It's just insane to me. I love it. It's so much nicer. Like
They
this guy's a problem.
they throw in new characters every once in a while in Yellowstone too.
Well, you have to kill them off. You can't.
No, but I mean they'll have okay, you've seen it now. The spoiler if you haven't listened to a spoiler or whatever. When Jimmy leaves, when he goes to tell everybody goodbye, and they're all leaning on the horse trailer. Mm-hmm. There's a couple of dudes there you've never seen before in the show. Right. And all of a sudden, Jimmy's been nice working with you. I'm really gonna miss you. Who the fuck was this guy?
Where the fuck this guy come from?
Never see him again.
These people have to die, so
Well, that guy didn't die.
Well, I mean, ranchers, they come and they go. You know what I mean?
That's true. Ranch hands, yeah.
So it's hard for me to I'm watching this guy die, and I'm like, yeah, this wouldn't be. First of all, this wouldn't be how this goes down at all in Yellowstone.
And this is on the ranch. This wouldn't happen.
Yeah, and you know what? We wouldn't even be hearing about this guy come episode 2. We would have just moved the fuck on. So right. I'm really struggling, and I don't know if I'm going to finish Ozark.
Oh.
We'll see how that goes.
Well, see, they did explain it in Yellowstone at a point why nothing was ever discussed again about like the big shootout. Okay, episode 1 where the place.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. I mean, they're talking to the brother who's the district attorney, or whatever, and he's like,
right.
That's why nothing has been done because I've been sweeping everything
without giving it all away. Right. But I prefer it that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
We're moving on.
We're moving on to the next guy.
We could drag this whole thing along and keep it like real.
Right.
You know what I mean? I have to suspend reality for me, and let's act like this has been solved and we have another problem.
Right. Moving on. There's a new bad guy now.
There's a new sheriff in town.
There's a new sheriff.
Mm-hmm. The other thing that I didn't mention was Diana Ross. We went and saw Diana Ross.
Oh yeah.
At
you know what? I really thought she was dead. You told me you were going. I really didn't think
she can still sing, man.
Did she lip sync at all?
I think a little bit.
Yeah,
I think a little bit.
Them notes might be a little hard to hit. If you're 80,000 years old, or whatever she is.
Here's the one really interesting thing with Diana Ross is, she needed to pick a lane. Like she came out and she didn't have a mask on.
For the show.
Yeah.
You can't sing with a mask.
Well, halfway through, she put on a mask and she says, you guys should out here, you really should be wearing a mask. I'm like, does she know the crowd that she's talking? We're in Florida. We haven't had masks for a year.
Right.
Even in the theme parks, especially Universal, not Disney.
Maybe she's masked, whatever it's called.
Right. But so then she but this is halfway through. Then she put the mask on. There's no one around her.
Right.
There's no one around her.
Well, maybe she didn't want to be spitting on the people in the front row.
Okay, so then she puts the mask on.
Right.
She sings like 1 or 2 songs with the mask on, and you can tell that there's a significant difference.
Oh, sure, yeah. Right?
And then she takes the mask off and finishes singing.
Oh.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like you're Diana Ross. You can just own this shit, right? You don't need to, you could either say, hey, fuck you guys, I'm wearing my mask.
Right. And sing with the mask on.
Right. And that is what it is.
Nobody's going to complain you're Diana Ross.
Right. Or you could say, you know what? There is no mask. I fucking do whatever the hell I want to do.
Right.
And I'm Diana Ross.
Right.
Fuck you. Right. But to kind of do both.
Yeah. Just really for 2 songs, that's kind of weird.
Yeah. It was just a little awkward.
Yeah.
It's a little awkward. And she didn't do I Will Survive.
Really?
Yeah. We were pissed about that.
She have a new album or something?
She does have a new album. She dropped that at the end.
She pushing into music.
And it was terrible.
Oh, is it terrible?
Yeah, I just feel like.
How old is
How old's Diana Ross?
Yeah,
I think she's in her late 70s. 76?
Diana.
I feel like I looked this up. Maybe.
Diana Toss, not Diana Ross.
Not Diana Toss, Diana Ross.
It's a whole different thing. The Wi-Fi here is still terrible.
That's why you go off the Wi-Fi. Everybody knows you go off the Wi-Fi.
Let's see. Diana Ross. 77 years old.
That was close.
You were very close.
Right. Yeah, so 77. God bless her. I wouldn't have judged her for wearing her mask. She's 77 years old.
All right. Still.
I wouldn't have judged her for not wearing a mask. She's 77 years old.
Yeah, I don't hold these photos.
I do have question marks, though, when you kind of sort of maybe what the fucking, I don't know. It's like, okay. All right.
Right.
So, but it was cool. We had a good time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good seats?
No, it's like a standing thing. We didn't care to like get there early and stand up and,
standing room only type thing?
Yeah, they have these concerts there for Mardi Gras.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So, and she was on there. And I'm like, I don't know how the fuck we skipped Diana. Like, nah. You know what I mean? Right. Like, how do you miss that?
Well, who else did they have? Just a couple of the other names.
Bare Naked Ladies. Yeah, they're all kind of like, you know. Well, they've had Macklemore there a couple times, which has always been fun. I don't know. LL Cool J is going to be there. Definitely want to go see him. You gotta go see. Ladies love Cool J. You gotta go see him.
All right. Go see Cool J. 75 Cent going to be there?
No, 75 Cent will not be there.
Oh, did you see? He's come out against all these memes and stuff about him being a little chubby.
Yeah, that's you guys are fucked up.
Yeah, it's just funny. I just still got it's funny.
It's not nice. It's not nice. I'll tell you who else is on there. Hold on.
That's okay. No, you gave me a couple of names. I just wondered
I think Marshmallow's going to be on there. Jason Derulo. He's a big deal. He's a kid. Like the kids like Jason Derulo. Sugar Ray was there.
Oh, Sugar Ray. Sugar Ray Leonard, the boxer.
Styx.
Probably not the original Styx.
Some of them. Some of the Styx.
The drummer. It's always the drummers left.
Lee Bryce.
Because the drummer gets the best cardio from playing the drums. So he just.
Ooh, Seal will be there.
Oh.
I would go see Seal.
Yeah?
Yeah. He's got like 2 good songs already.
Yeah, he's got like 2 good songs.
Maybe 3.
And maybe his ex-wife will be there.
No, she won't be there.
No?
No, that's why they
America's
divorced.
Got Talent.
That's why they divorced. Yeah, Jason Derulo's who it ends with, so he's like the big one. Savage Love. Savage Love.
Not familiar. Oh, okay. Yeah, no. That's exactly what it sounds like.
All right, so
I thought he was in the room.
Thank you. All right, so let's call Tyler.
Let's call Tyler. We're already at 30 minutes.
And then we can get to the news.
Yes, we have some news.
Tyler
Durden. Get Mr. Durden on the phone.
Cigar noise boys.
We told him 3:30-ish, so this is right in there.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Hello?
You have to say hello when you answer the phone.
Hello? Is this thing on? Are we on?
Bluetooth ready.
What?
You had your Bluetooth ready?
Yeah, well, you called me early. You said
3:30-ish. It's 3:20.
It's 3:18.
That's close to 3:20. It's 3:20-ish.
Tyler, let me explain something to you that I explain to my friend Mike Palmer all the time. We're never early and we're never late. We are the fucking constant that you adjust to. You know, you feel me on that?
I liked you before you started this podcast. Before your head got, before your biceps got as big as your head, or not your biceps.
No.
I give a way to talk before we write the check.
Come on, be reasonable. I look at that from Yellowstone, by the way.
Oh, so you would like to tell your version of the contract story
of how that went down? Because apparently we have not portrayed you in the proper light. And we would love to have you clarify.
Could we start with what are the 3 parts of the contract?
What are the 3 parts of a contract? Let's start there.
Okay. No, first let me start off with
because he doesn't remember.
I am smoking. I'm about to fire up the Who Shot Ya, which is I believe your guys' cigar, right? With Room 101.
Yes.
But this time I know who shot me. It was you two. You guys shot me in the back.
In the
wow!
back.
So,
I don't think it was in the back.
How long has he been sitting on this?
If it was televised and it was all over I don't really feel like it was in the back. I feel
the
like it was
podcast
in the
media
front
thing or whatever.
It's in the front.
Well, yeah. I mean,
one of your 12 Patreon people told me about this. So
it was on the Patreon. We couldn't even remember where we talked about it.
See, so it was in the private sector of the Patreon.
So it was limited. So wait, do you want to air this out here in this public forum?
I mean, yeah, if you want to put it out here, this is where the all the viewers and listeners are. I mean, there's a ton of them.
This is a special show.
Yeah.
First off, it's
I thought it was on Patreon.
Acceptance and consideration.
All right, he Googled it. Good job.
He wrote, yeah.
He had time there.
Shut
up. This right now. Let me get this up.
Go.
Okay. Yes. All right. Offer acceptance consideration. Good job. Good work.
Yeah. All right. So it was on the. Is this airing on the Patreon or your regular?
This is on the regular show.
Oh, great. Okay.
All
right. I don't want to get into specifics of what the number is. I mean, that's between my lawyers and your lawyers.
Okay.
Okay.
So basically, let's backtrack. Okay.
Yeah.
We were at the trade show, and I was making fun of you that you were sponsoring Shirtless Mike.
Yes.
And I said, I kind of like you're going to sponsor Shirtless Mike, but you're not going to sponsor your boy. So I just went with the same amount.
And I said I would sponsor you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's the same. You made it sound like I was kind of like begging, and I threw out this little small number. No, I just whatever you're paying Shirtless Mike. Well, I'll take that. That's fine. I'm not bigger than Shirtless Mike.
Okay.
I mean, weight wise,
He was upset. He was upset. He was triggered.
He was hurt.
Okay.
He was
All
hurt.
right.
Yeah, my feelings were hurt a little bit.
Okay. We don't ever mean to hurt you.
No,
I don't
we
want
love
to hurt you. Yeah. So I'm sorry.
If you were here, we would be hugging you right now.
Yeah. Right now there'd be a big group.
I
hug.
appreciate it.
Big who shot you hug.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, so fast forward, we're joking around about the sponsorship in Austin. Mm-hmm. I said, hey, sponsor us, and you're like, yeah, we can do that. I'm like, all right, cool. Well, and then you let Skip gas you guys up. Skip starts egging me on about this contract thing, and you need a contract. I'm like, first of all, let me talk to the other half of the Cigar Noise boys, and he's kind of like, he's the one who does all this stuff, not me.
Okay.
Okay.
You never told us that before, but okay.
No, he did. He did mention that. You mentioned that. You did.
Okay.
Yeah, but you guys were in the heat of the moment. You guys were all making fun of me, and it was just. I'm like, hey, now's not the time. Skip's not part. He's not in the contract, so let's discuss this on our own time. We don't have to bring Skip in here. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we apologize then, Tyler, that it was inappropriate for us to be discussing numbers of your business in front of the Roma Craft.
For airing out your business.
Yes, we're very sorry. We apologize.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's it then. We're good.
That was it?
That's it? It was apologize?
Oh, yeah.
Tell you what, going forward, we're sorry for anything we do or say that may hurt or otherwise affect your life.
Yeah, we just want to apologize in advance because we never intend to hurt you.
No, because
that's true. But that's true.
Right. We did not intend to hurt you.
We never intend to fucking
no. And I have a problem knowing where that line is. I tell everybody that all the time.
Especially with Tyler.
Well, with everybody.
Because that line is obviously well earlier than everybody else that we're around.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Oh, time out. Okay, there's really not a line. All right, I'm taking the next level. I'm busting your guys' balls about it.
Okay,
but
so you weren't serious?
So you weren't serious?
So
we don't. We don't apologize.
Yeah, so we're not sorry.
No, I don't.
Are we not going to be your first sponsor now?
Yeah.
No, you're the second. You're the second sponsor.
Second? Who got it before us? Who got a contract before we did?
Cigar Noise.
Oh yeah, it's in the name of the show.
Cigar Noise.
Yeah,
it's an app. It's an app, right?
They've been with
Cigar Noise Boys.
I don't know if there's an app still available.
No, it's not there anymore.
They've been with us since day one.
So they've been with them longer than they've been there.
Right.
Because they're gone.
Day one.
Right. It's in the name of the show, Cigar Noise Boys.
Yeah.
So. Oh.
If we sold Cigar Hustler, we would still be a Cigar Hustlers podcast.
That's right. We would. Yes.
Greg
gave me rights to the name.
Did he?
Yeah. I had to for some of the things we did. I had to show I had rights to the name.
It's true. It's trademark.
Yeah. Well, I have access.
Is Cigar Noise
unfettered
trademark?
with no expiration.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's trademarked or not.
All right.
We have trademarked it. Now you have to pay us.
Yeah. So by the way, we now possess the rights to Cigar Noise
Boys.
Well, I think I'm if I now got to sign up for Patreon, so I think your sponsorship is pretty much covering the Patreon account now that I have to get. That was part of the contract.
So, like, let me ask you, who reached out to you on the Patreon?
Hey, is this between me and your Patreon members?
No, it's not. It's not, because, you know, if we had offended you and it was kept between the realm of the Patreon people, who was the Patreon?
Yeah, who told you?
Because I would tell you.
I don't remember, but I will say this.
I remember. He didn't know that. Go ahead.
I can't stab a brother in the back sister.
You're gonna have to come clean on this.
I can't. It was sent to me on the dark web, like just the audio file, and then once I played it one time, it expired, so I can't even remember. All I know is I was laughing, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's not how it went down, and then I totally forgot what you guys said.
That's funny. Wait, that's not what happened.
Tyler, I mean, it's only a list of like 13 or 14 people. This wouldn't be that hard for us to figure out. Are you sure you don't want to tell us? Because it's a lot worse. It's a lot worse if you don't tell us.
Right.
I think it's worse if I do tell you. Then it's like I can't be trusted with stuff. It's a double-edged sword.
Well, I feel like our Patreons can't be trusted with stuff. So maybe,
maybe there's a problem on the other side.
Maybe we have to turn off the Patreon completely then.
Why does everything got to turn into something bigger than it is? This is exactly what happened in Austin the night of the contract. You guys wanted something done right there. Skip was gassing you guys up. Skip wanted me to call a lawyer and get this thing stamped and inked. And it's like, guys, let's sleep on it for a night. We can get to it tomorrow. 2 weeks later, we're still working on it, but it's going to get done.
There is no we. You are still working on it. Because we would just sign and give you the money.
I did send it to him and Dom both.
So,
actually, I think it's that was Dom's email address, I believe.
It's him and his people.
Yes.
It's not us.
No, it's not us.
Right.
We have fulfilled our end of the agreement at this point.
We're waiting on you. I mean, but I don't know. Maybe we should turn off the Patreon. If Patreon people are out there.
So how do we know other stuff we say is not getting out?
Yeah, because we say a lot of stuff on that Patreon.
Yeah, we say a lot of stuff.
Now, if you were a member of the Patreon and you paid, then I would understand that you should be upset. But the fact of the matter is that somebody told you. And you feel like you shouldn't disclose that information, which is, I don't know. I don't feel like there's loyalty.
I don't feel the trust for someone we're about to spend money with.
Yeah, we're trying to support him.
Right.
And
now he's going behind our back.
Does he or she throw you couple bucks and, hey, man, appreciate what you do or something? Does he like you?
No. I mean, hey, I don't want to talk about that anymore. You have another question? Let's talk about the cigars. Who shot you?
I know who it is.
No.
I just want to know. I know who it is.
Do you?
Yeah.
I have an inkling.
Yeah. But it's not that hard. Sure. No, I'm not going to tell you.
We're not going to throw them under the bus here on the regular show.
I'll speak with them directly.
Oh, my God. I overheard it being played and as a car was driving by me on the interstate.
Oh, interesting.
And I'm like, wait a minute.
That doesn't make sense. That person doesn't live in Texas.
And you drive really fast. I've ridden in the car with you. You don't hear it either.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in Texas, huh? Okay.
No, not now. Now you're up in Wisconsin.
Yeah, they don't live in Wisconsin either. Where the fuck you are?
Oh, yeah, they don't live in Wisconsin. That's correct.
Right.
Correct, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hey, well, I appreciate, you guys sponsoring us. And
well, we haven't yet. We don't have any paperwork.
Yeah, we're still waiting on you.
No, you're waiting on Dom. Dom will get it done.
We're waiting on Cigar Noise Boys.
Which is you.
Whoever that happens to be, that's your business. So
right.
I mean, if I don't do anything, Michael doesn't go, well, it was BDP. They should have been doing it. I have no idea.
Right. That reflects us.
Right.
Hey, this is actually, wait, can you tell me how it went down with Shirtless Mike? Was there a contract with him, or are you guys just demanding it?
Yes, there was.
Yeah, he sent a contract. Yeah.
And an invoice.
Yeah. The whole thing.
What?
Yes.
Yeah. Shirtless Mike has,
Yeah, so here you are bad-mouthing this guy, but he's got his shit together more than you guys do.
He doesn't even wear a shirt.
But and yet he can still send an invoice. Isn't that amazing?
Right. He obviously doesn't keep it in his pocket.
Right.
Shirt pocket.
Nope, he doesn't wear shirts. And he would certainly tell us if somebody told him something.
Yeah, if he said, hey, I just want you to know, I heard you guys were saying these things. This person brought this to my attention, is exactly what he would say to me. And
Wait, actually, it wasn't the Patreon. It was a regular podcast.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
It was on the Patreon. I knew it was the Patreon.
Now he's trying to lie to us. I'm getting bad feelings.
I don't
here.
really feel good about giving him our money anymore.
I don't know either. I'm really concerned.
Huh.
Oh man, I was really hoping about retiring with that sponsorship deal. Now I have to work a little longer.
I mean, if it's not important to you, then it's not important to us, Tyler. It's
important.
It's okay.
Help us help you, Tyler. That's what we're trying to do
We're
here.
just trying to work. Like you're either on the team or you're not on the team. You know what I mean? But like,
I'm team A. I'm team hustler. Okay. I feel like no matter what I say, I keep digging a hole deeper. So
you're doing a good job at that.
Yes,
yeah,
quite.
Yeah. I mean,
it's getting harder and harder to hear you.
The name would be nice though if you just give us the name.
Right.
What? Oh, the name?
Yeah,
just
say the name. And,
just say the name, and then we can act like this never even happened. Probably.
Yep.
Probably no. Laguna Palooza, end of the month. I'll see you guys down there. In the next month.
Okay. All right. I could tell you it wasn't Adam Akery. I could tell you that much. It's not.
No, it wasn't.
Never. Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Because that guy's solid. Solid.
He didn't take my side.
That's right.
Chet sends me a Dropbox every week for the Patreon.
No, Chet would not do that.
Nope. Sure wouldn't.
Chet would take a bullet.
Yep. Okay. Hey, I'm going to ask you to do me a favor, though, while you're on the phone.
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pick a number 1 through 7.
7.
That would be Tim Dempsey.
Oh, he's one of
the winner.
One of the backstabbers
of the support your Mike, the real Mike at Cigar Hustler.
You better write that name
podcast.
down and make sure you mail those out.
I got it, Tim Dempsey. I'll reach out to him and say, hey, congratulations. I'm going to send you some cigars. I appreciate you, Tim, supporting us and believing in me and sticking up for my right to speak on this podcast.
Fuck, I have one more question for you, and I forgot how it went.
Yeah, because we flipped the script on you. That's why.
All right, now you're a little panicky.
Because we apologized, and then you're like, oh, shit, I'm not going to tell you who it is.
Yeah, this did not go how I thought it was going to go. I had a whole thing written down, and then you called me early, and then I wasn't ready. I had to light my cigar. Hey, great job. You guys are pros at this. But I did write down
the number one show on Podbean.
I did write down the freaking.
And you know what David Garofalo always says?
Who's number one? A Cigar Hustler, the podcast.
See, David Garofalo believes we're still number one.
Yeah, still number one.
Thank you, David. You can go back in the other room now. Back to work. Back to work, David.
So you wrote down something else?
You wrote down something? Do you have a prepared statement you would like to read?
I know we kind of covered over it a little, here and there.
Cool. I think that he should have a written statement that he should address on the opening of Cigar News. I just wanted to apologize for,
that would be nice.
Yeah, something that would be
something
for speaking out of turn. I didn't realize that they were not trying to hurt my feelings. They instantly apologized, and
that would be nice.
Yeah,
I would feel better about the check. At that
think
point.
I think that would be fair.
Yes,
I would not disclose the person who gave me that information, even though that person was in violation of Patreon and the secrecy
standard 7428-57
and the beliefs of Cigar Hustlers podcast
and Mike and Mike Productions.
Something like that. Something like that. Yeah,
it was a little snippet.
Something like that. I don't want to.
Right.
I don't want to get into details, but we don't really fact check anyways. I don't even know what I said, to be honest. Who the fuck knows?
I don't remember either. So I think we're good. here.
Oh.
I don't feel. Do you feel good, Mike?
Good.
I don't feel good. I don't feel good at all about any of this.
I feel a little violated.
Yeah, me too.
I feel worse.
Oh, wow. I thought you said you were good.
Yeah, I thought you said you felt better.
That's very strange of you.
Well, no, I feel weird about this whole Patreon situation now.
Yeah.
I feel like
as you should.
I feel like there's going to be a witch hunt, and there's going to be. It's not worth it, guys. I'm basically part of the Patreon anyways.
No, you're not, because you don't give us your hard-earned money to hear the true details, the secrecy, the in-depth looks.
Right, the behind the scenes, the reviews.
And we gave a snippet of our previous Patreon, apparently, out to the public because we wanted you to feel good. Right?
Right.
When are you smoking to be so horny? Let's talk about real business here.
I have no idea. Will we ever smoke it?
I don't know. taste like betrayal.
It might undertones
of betrayal.
Undertones of anger.
Yes.
Yeah, anger.
Wait,
distrust.
And distrust. Yeah.
That's what the who shot you tastes like too.
Oh.
Betrayal.
I don't know how it does. We apologize.
Yeah, we apologize.
We didn't mean to. We had no intentions of being out of line.
We'll tell Mr. Booth though when he gets here Thursday night.
I'll let Matt know.
What factory is this made at?
The Matt Booth factory.
Yeah.
Oh, you opened one. Sweet.
I don't want to tell you that.
Give Matt.
I know
exactly. Give Matt my bad.
Yeah, it's undisclosed.
All right, Tyler.
Yeah,
due to legal reasons, we're not allowed to discuss that on this open forum or now on Patreon.
Yeah, apparently, you shouldn't talk anything about Patreon either because they run right back to the people. So,
right, just start telling everybody. All right, well, we appreciate you.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's not.
We appreciate you being on the show, Tyler. This has been very enlightening.
Yep.
As always, you're welcome to be on our show at any time.
Anytime. You're always more than welcome.
You can ask and you can be on the show anytime you want.
Yes. Yep.
All right. Next week, you guys are going to be on the Cigar Noise Boys podcast.
Will we?
Right?
I don't know.
You said anytime.
We'll have to. Our people will get back to you. I think.
No. Hey, how about on this one?
Things are a little different now, Tyler. You've opened this.
Don't bring Don't bring people into this. It's us four. Dom's on the other line. We'll get you on.
Pandora's box. I don't know. It's hard to. It's hard to put them back in.
Yeah, hard to close that box again once you open it up.
All right, Tyler.
Here's the problem. Last thing. This is the same thing that happened the night of the contract.
Yeah.
It was that night. It was 3 versus 1. Now it's 2 versus 1.
Oh.
Like I feel like I need to bring somebody on my side to help me.
Oh, we welcome the discussion anytime. You bring as many people as you want.
Bring 8 people. Bring fucking bring 20. Whatever. As long as they're patient and they get to take their turn. Yeah,
right. Certainly.
Yeah. Please. You feel better now? I want you to feel good. Do you feel good?
I feel good. I miss you guys. I'll see you guys next month.
We miss you too. We'll see you next month.
Let's forget this all happened. In fact, how about we just delete this?
No, I can't do that. I can't do that.
I have a very good memory for this kind of stuff.
Paul remembers everything.
I remember everything. I know where everything is, so I remember everything.
Yeah. All right.
And right now, my heart is stomped on the ground. But, that's fine.
All right. Love you, buddy.
Hey. All right. Love you guys.
Take care. We love you, too.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Tyler of Cigar Noise.
Tyler of Cigar Noise Boys. Owned by Cigar Noise, apparently.
Yes.
The biggest problem in our industry, I think, is just this intrinsic apathy.
Yes, I agree. Uncle Skip, that is exactly right. I think we just heard that.
We got a full dose of it.
Full dose of it right away there. So, I don't know, Michael. I might have to take a break. I'm a little upset.
Yeah, it's okay. It's going to be okay, Mike.
I think I can pull it together.
It's going to be okay.
I'll be all right. Okay. Oh, all right. All right. Should we just jump into the news now?
Yeah, let's get the news going. We're rolling along here.
Run through all this stuff here.
Yeah.
From the 4 corners of the world,
we're going to not do a Patreon
the cigar
today.
industry news you could possibly need. The Cigar Hustler Podcast Report with Mike 2.
Dun, dun, dun.
Black Star Line Cigars signed distribution agreement with Illusion.
He did.
Yes.
He did.
Black Star Line Cigars announced that it has signed a distribution agreement with Illusion Cigars.
Yes.
It's going to be a great partnership, said Eric Bay, founder of Black Star Cigars, via a press release. We're a very small organization that is growing extremely fast. It's to the point we need help with the growth and advice on how to grow bigger.
Yes.
Weird.
Yeah. I talked to him.
Illusion. Oh, did you?
I did, yeah.
Oh, no. Can you divulge?
Yeah.
Hey, Illusion will definitely be able to help us achieve those goals, he added. Bay launched Black Star Line Cigars 2019. He's been on our show previously.
Yeah.
Currently produces cigars at El Titan de Bronze in Miami, Florida, and Tobacco Valada de la Hapa in Esteli, Nicaragua. The company recently announced that it added Benny's Beverage Depot in Chicago to its list of retailers, which marked an achievement not only in terms of brand growth, but had special meaning for Bay, as he is Chicago native and served on the city's fire department.
Yeah.
The move adds to the growing portfolio of brands Illusion distributes to include a bunch of cigars that I'm not really familiar. Oh, they have the German guys, though.
Oh.
That we can never find at a trade show.
They're there.
Yeah. Amendola, Casa de Wildfire, Casa 1910.
How do you think they feel? It's got to be like, cigar sounds hard. It is. It's very hard.
What?
The German guys.
Yes.
Do you think they move a bunch?
German engineered cigars? I don't know. We saw them at one trade show. They had a small booth, and
I think they were at TPE. I feel like I saw them at TPE.
No, Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe we did, but we didn't say anything.
Yeah.
But at PCA last year, we saw them, but either there wasn't anybody in it when we went by, or they were busy or something. I don't remember something.
Yeah.
Because we just done that big story on them.
We did.
Yeah. So you talked to Eric?
Yeah, I did. I talked to Eric, and I make the move makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, he needs the growth, he needs the area for his product.
Right.
He's doing a good job, and Illusion offered that opportunity, and it makes sense. It makes sense.
Oh, good. If you're happy, I'm happy.
Well, no, I want you to be happy.
No, but if you're happy, I'm happy.
I'm always happy. I'm happy as a clam.
It just seemed like you're just taking a lot of
happy
time with Eric and his.
And you you think that me being distro would have been a better fit?
Well, I don't know if it'd be a better fit, but I think maybe the offer.
I don't know if, to be honest, I don't even think that was even considered. I don't think that. I mean, case in point is like, I know a good foot doctor.
Right.
Right.
Yes.
And I went somewhere else to get my foot looked at.
Oh, so you think it didn't even cross his mind?
Yeah, I don't even think he considered it. But I think that's perfectly fine.
Oh, that's perfectly acceptable. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, you may not realize that.
Hey,
you do that.
Could you do this for me? Right.
Right, because all the brands except for FQ are all wrapped into the same.
Nica Sueño.
Yeah,
right.
Same factory.
Right. Well, except the new fun things that we do.
Well, yeah. No, but that's you. But I meant the brands that are under the Poshik umbrella.
So I don't think that it was honestly considered, and like that didn't even come up in the topic of discussion. Like, wow, like I wasn't even really insulted. I was just more curious about it.
Right.
Like, I have questions. I need to know. I have questions, Eric, and I want to know. So.
All right, and then moving on. Congratulations, Eric. We wish you and Cliff, I believe Cliff. I'm terrible with names. Cliff the best, and much success, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Call us anytime.
Absolutely.
All right, Cigars International expanding to San Antonio.
Ooh.
There will be a new Cigars International store in San Antonio later this year. Cigars International, the world's largest cigar retailer, has announced a new store at 5630 Landmark Parkway, located 13 miles northwest of the city center. Per building permits, the new location will be 7,600 square feet and will include a full-service bar.
That's big.
That's probably about the size of the one over in Tampa?
Maybe.
Yeah, where it's 3/4 bar, 1/4 humidor.
The bar makes more money.
Oh, it certainly does, yes. A representative for Scandinavian Tobacco Group, which owns Cigars International, told Half Wheel a formal announcement would come at a later date. That said, Cigars International added the store to its website and social media channels, including post images that appear to show the store under construction and a graphic that indicates the store should be open in spring of 2022.
Excellent.
Bravada Cigar Club launches Subterrano. Bravada Cigar Club has announced has launched a new collection of limited edition cigars under the name Subterrano, some of which will be sold through Associated Limited Cigar Association retailers. The series is made up of 12 cigars, all of which are Nicaraguan puros and are made at A.J. Fernandez and used tobaccos from Fernandez's farms. The company is releasing each cigar's dimension, all of which are parejos, as well as its wrapper variety. But no additional details about the blend. Makes the series particularly unique is how the cigars are being released. The first two, Cobulum and were released via Bravada Club January subscription box, though each only contained one of the two cigars. Another cigar will be released in March via their farm rolled subscription. Two more cigars, Golden Eagle 740 and a One-Eyed Boss 6x60 Gordo, were released on their online store. Oh, now see, this is very smart. They're tying in all of their avenues of distribution
into the
one multi-pack thing.
Makes
Very
sense.
lovely box picture that was online, but let's see if it read. The other cigars will be available through the limited cigars list retailers with release dates spread over the next several months. Each LCA retailer will be limited to carrying a maximum of Subterrano cigars and will not know which ones they are receiving until they arrive, which will also be a surprise. All cigars that will end up in the store shelves will be MSRP of $12.50. Production is limited to 7,500 cigars for each blend.
Mm-hmm.
The company is also offering a collector's box via its website for $30, which will give consumers a chance to display their collections as a 12 labeled slots for the cigars. So the box is empty.
Right, and then you fill it.
Right, but the only way you can get all of them, you have to join each one of their little clubs.
Right.
Not little clubs. I mean,
what is it called?
785,000 members or whatever.
You have to you got to different retailers.
Right. Well, different retailers get a thing, and then also the farm roll, the way you got one.
Right.
The other club is how you get another one. So
Brilliant
idea. The company is hoping that the release will foster community cooperation in assembling a full set, describing the process of getting a full set as being on a massive scavenger hunt.
I like it.
Saying that it will almost certainly require teamwork and trading with other cigar collectors in order to assemble a full set. The original version of this article listed MSRP of cigars as $12.95 has been corrected to $12.50.
Excellent.
Still red line. We lost connection. I hate the Wi-Fi here. Drew Estate announces barn smoker events to return this year, Michael.
Ugh.
Are we gonna?
I mean,
we gonna try to crash?
No, we're not going.
We're not gonna crash?
Nah.
Oh, thank God, I don't like going. The Drew Estate Barn Smoker event is coming back for 2022. During a Facebook Live event on Thursday night, the company made an announcement confirming that there will be 5 events this year scheduled. The Florida one is May 13th through 15th. Pennsylvania, July. Connecticut is August. Kentucky is September. And the Barn Smoker Presents Savage Feast is in October.
Ooh.
In addition, the company announced that each of the 5 events will have a Drew Estate-themed 25th anniversary pre-party.
Oh.
Excuse me. The company will cap off its Barn Smoker events with a grand finale called...
Tell me.
Savage Feast. So it featured several Drew Estates ambassadors.
Savage Feast.
How are the ambassadors?
I don't know. I didn't know they still had ambassadors.
I thought they let them all go.
Me too. I just thought they stopped hooking them up with stuff.
As well as tobacco farmers, food, drinks, music, entertainment. The event seems like the postponed DE25 party, the company's 25th anniversary that was supposed to take place last year. Drew Estate canceled all of its Barn Smoker events and postponed the DE25 party. We love our extended Drew Estate family and Barn Smoker 2022 will set a new standard in celebrating the art of premium leaf, our iconic brands, and honored company culture together in Drew Fellowship, said Jonathan Drew, Drew Estate's co-founder and president, in a press release. Barn Smoker is seriously evolving into a complete Drew Estate festival unlike anything else in the world. This aspect is most excited about this year is that the Barn Smoker continues to be the first to see, taste, and experience all the new Drew Estate cigars. Our most loyal fans should be first to try our new stuff. That's how I see it anyway. Tickets are going to be offered as a ticket holder from last year. You can get the tickets at their web general. I don't know, all those different places. They are coming out with a 20-acre farm Bellicoso, which is only going to one place that we don't talk about. It would be nice to try that on the Patreon, so I would like to get a couple of You know what? That'd be fun. Because we tried the last one.
Okay.
All right, and now we have a Florida story. We're at 57 minutes. Well, this worked out well. Thank you, Tyler. You filled up the time.
Thank you very much, Tyler, for the victimization and the unnecessary guilt.
Right. A drunk woman.
And for relaying the information that we have what are they called? What's one like a mole?
A mole.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a mole.
We have a mole.
There's another word I was thinking. Have a mole. Moles work so. A drunk woman on a motorized suitcase leads police on a chase in a Florida airport.
On a motorized suitcase.
Yes. I wish there was video of this.
There has to be.
Somewhere. There has to be surveillance footage.
Yeah.
Yes. A drunk passenger who was banned from boarding a flight led police on a chase through a Florida airport on a motorized suitcase.
Get a DUI with that thing?
Let's read on and see. Yeah. According to police, Chelsea Alston, who was arrested after allegedly battering a police officer and causing $1,000 in damage to his patrol car during the April incident. So wait, he chased her in the car?
That's amazing.
Maybe she ran into the car.
So, how fast do those things go?
Hold on, let's read on and see. Yeah. Court records and newly released video. Oh, there is video.
Yes.
Shows an Orlando police officer trying to catch Alston as she drove a scooter-like electric vehicle mounted to her luggage. Alston was traveling from Orlando to New York in April when the Southwest Airlines gate agent refused to let her aboard because she appeared to be intoxicated.
She was traveling from where to where?
Orlando to New York.
Aha! I think I know the real problem. New York.
Orlando police officer Andrew Mamone informed Alston that the airlines suspected she was too intoxicated to fly due to her glassy eyes.
That's amazing.
Inability to stand straight and the odor of alcohol coming from her body. Video from the incident shows Alston cursing at the officer, waving her middle finger before rolling away from the gate while sitting on the motorized.
I'm fine.
Can't catch me.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
Fuck you.
Hey, piece of shit.
Let's see. The video showed in the Florida one. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait a minute. When the officer caught up with Alston in the airport's people mover tram. Oh, that's how she got caught.
They got the people.
She got in the people mover. He ordered her to leave the secured area, but video from the officer's body-worn camera shows Alston remained in the area for nearly 10 minutes.
No.
After warning the young lady that she could be arrested, Alston appeared to spit on Mamone. The video shows Mamone and another officer placing Alston in handcuffs, but the Florida woman spit on the officer again, reportedly hitting him in the eye. Officers escorted Alice into a patrol car outside where she ripped apart the police vehicle's fabric headliner. And defecated in the seat, causing an estimated $1,200 in damage. If convicted, the 32-year-old faces up to 5 years in prison for each offense. She was later released from the Orange County Jail on a $13,500 bond. She got caught in the people mover. So she didn't even get to ride far.
How did she damage the car from the people mover?
No, okay, from the people. They caught her in the people mover.
Right.
Get off your thing. No, get off your thing. No. They tackle her and run.
Right.
Pooey, spit in her eyes.
Right.
And they take her out and put her in the car. She tore the headliner, which is the thing on the top.
Yeah.
Kicky with her feet, blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
She's wearing a dress, apparently, or something, because then she pooped in the seat.
Nice.
Oh, yeah?
I like that.
$1,200 in damage. That's not a lot, really.
The poop? What?
From the poop and tearing the headliner to the police car. $1,200 in... Yeah, that's not a lot.
And I feel like you're stretching that. Come on.
Depends how bad she ripped the headliner. Those are expensive.
How bad she pooped?
And those back seats are normally plastic nowadays, aren't they?
I think so. They just hose it off.
Hose out the poop. She's on $13,500 bond. So that means what? She got to do 10%? So $1,350.
$50. Yep.
Which is more than the damage to the car. So take your pick, guys. Which one you want?
Well, they get both. They are the government.
That's true.
Yeah.
5 years in prison she could get. What are you in for? Pooped in a police car.
I pooped in a police car.
Spit in Mimosa's eye.
I'm a repeat offender.
I'm a repeat offender. All right, you got a listener of the week, Michael?
Tim Dempsey.
That's all he gets.
Wow. That's hurtful.
Oh, you know what the lady said?
What?
I can't poop.
I paid.
I can't believe you still have that on there.
I can't do that. It came in very handy, though. You're welcome, Mr. Yogurt Light.
Oh, well, talk about Tim. Congratulate Tim for being the listener of the week.
Congratulations, Tim. Whatever. You got a shop of the week, Michael?
Do I have a shop of the week? Yeah.
Michael Joseph, fucking dare burn you with my smoke.
We have a new. We've opened up someone new.
Who have we opened?
I think it's. Let me tell you. I think it's 3-in-1. 3-in-1.
3-in-1 shop of the week.
Hold on. Let me.
Oh, that's not the name.
And we met him at TPE.
Oh, the one gentleman who was very excited, who knew me from the Weasel page.
Yeah.
I don't remember the name of his shop. You have his card.
3-in-1.
3-in-1.
Hold on, I'm getting it. Give me your.
Sorry.
Yeah, Rick. 3-in-1.
Also, listener of the week.
3-in-1 Sports Bar and Grill. In Cali.
The full gong.
In Cali.
Full gong.
Chula Vista.
I like that Tim guy.
I like that Tim guy.
Tim guy.
Tim, I appreciate you.
Yeah, whatever.
Thank you, Tim, from the bottom of my heart.
Ass
Don't worry
kisser.
about this guy.
Ass kisser.
That's not nice.
You bribed these people with cigars. Everybody stood up for me. Pure love for BDP. There was no mention of any awards, no prizes, no cash value. They just love me.
That's okay.
Whatever.
That's
all right.
Okay. Your love don't cost a thing.
You got anything
I
else?
get it.
You got anything else, Michael?
That's it. Matt Booth event.
Matt Booth event this Friday. We got a couple of tickets left. If you're gonna go,
Yeah.
come
And
in.
when they're sold, they're out. So if you come in on Friday and we don't have any tickets, I don't know
Can't
what
do
to
it.
tell
We're not letting him
you.
come upstairs.
Yeah, we don't see him.
Even if he has to go pee-pee, he's got to go.
Pee-pee downstairs. We bring him soda, and then when he leaves, we put a bag over his head and we shuffle him out.
That's right. A car right outside.
Yeah,
Just
a
right
big
to the car.
white van.
Oh,
Yep.
we can use the A-Team van.
It just throw him in.
The A-Team van. It has
Yeah.
no brakes.
Yep. And then on to the Great Smoke this weekend.
On to the Great Smoke with Mr. Abe Dabba 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 Dabba.
Dabba dabba dabba.
Dabba Dabba.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Dabba dabba.
Dabba Dabba.
Yabba dabba doo.
Yabba Dabba Doo.
Yabba dabba
All right,
doo.
guys. This has been episode maybe 215. We're not exactly
Maybe.
sure. Maybe.
Maybe. Yep.
All right, guys. We got to go. Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
The Cigar Hustlers podcast, its owners, and its sponsors take no responsibility for the opinions or statements made by the talk show host or their guests. Statements or show topics are not necessarily the beliefs of Mike and Mike Productions or the podcast providers, and opinions between talk show hosts may differ. It is not our intention to libel, incite, or hurt anyone's feelings. We invite you to write the show's host, Mike Stepankevich, with any feedback or suggestions that you have for their shows. These broadcasts are presented and made public as entertainment in the hope that they will be entertaining to the audience.
This has been a Cigar Hustlers podcast, a Mike and Mike production. Be sure to listen every Tuesday at 10 a.m. for all new episodes.
Hi, I'm Husto Iroa.
Yeah, we just don't have to do a single podcast ever again.
Perfect. I'm good, Mike and Mike. How are you guys doing?
The Hojo,
Hojo! It's the Hojo!
The moderator.
You didn't even let him fuck it up all the way.
I gotta get past Hojo!
Go on. I don't even have to try to hit the record. He's not even gonna try. We're gonna cover a lot of ground here, Mike. All right. Try to keep up.
That's a sign of a good podcast.
I gave you like 4 cigars when I walked in the door.
All right, end this.